why the fuck is my reshade on? I don't want reshade. Well, whatever, I'll have to close that after. Buy me a new PC, new CPU and graphics card. What I have a 4790K and no 4770K, sorry, and 970 GPU GeForce, so it's really not that great stuff. What do you think about the plugin? I had to remove it. It's too unoptimized, just as I thought. And I've been running it the morning. Like, so how I feel about it is like, it does give me better FPS when it's stable, right? But that's like 10% of the time you are stable. I don't know if it optimizes better during the longer you play, because it keeps collecting shaders, if I understand it correct. If I understand how it works, it's that when you start the game with it for the first time, it has to kind of calculate all the shaders, everything in the game basically, from the beginning. And then after time it keeps collecting, and you keep getting more stable and stable. I don't know if I understood it a little bit. Yeah, not for PvP or Walrus Wool. Yeah, pretty much what I feel. I'm running around in PvP and I feel like it's just not that optimized. But when I'm still in a spot where it's okay, I can increase my settings. Like I can put textures to medium, I can put environment to medium and post-processing and stuff. And I actually feel not so much FPS drops, if that makes sense. But as you say, as soon as I go into a PvP map, a new map that I haven't been in, it's just, I also managed to crash already in like the first 30 minutes of playing with it, so yeah, it's just in beta. It just went from alpha to beta, so of course it's not gonna be optimized. And I mean, he's doing it with limitations, obviously. He doesn't have the source engine where he can redo everything. He's basically calling an API, so the best thing to ever increase FPS in Wolf world versus world would obviously be, I mean, there's many things. First of all, their game is heavily CPU based. It's how they coded the game. But in order to get better FPS, I think, I mean, this applies both for PvE and world versus world. They need to get better graphic sliders that they have, similar to like Final Fantasy. Imagine if you had the options to turn off certain things that you don't give a fuck about. Like let's pretend for a moment that the Winds of Disenchantment, the warrior bubble, was irrelevant. Like imagine if it just pulls protection for your team or something like that. There's no point for you to see that anymore, in my opinion. Like you don't need to see the full visual. And that's what I wish, that you could pick what stuff you want to turn off. How's Power Revenant? Power Revenant is still good. Yeah, I agree with you that the PvP balance is very boring. Like the meta is boring. Yeah, I mean, the goal is sometime, I guess, to upgrade my PC as well, but I just can't. It's not something I can prioritize right now because of us having a baby, and I mean, there's other stuff that are more important. I can still stream perfectly fine. I can still. It's just that I have to sacrifice how the game looks, but I'm fine with that. It's not like the stream becomes less enjoyable because I can't run the highest settings. Well, we can say the same thing about Thieves. Everyone thought Thief was shit, but people are still playing it. Plugin any good? No, I already uninstalled it. I played with it for 2 or 3 hours. Everywhere. Oh, perhaps. He got an ecto. If he re-engages now, then his dolly is gonna go out, then we can jump in. Yep. Now we leave. No point for me to overextend there. I don't know why he had a really big burst actually. Might actually kill him. Okay. I think he's lagging, or is it me? This is a little bit greedy because the guy might actually go for the res. Yep, that's what I thought. Because I thought my holo would stay since he has less chase potential. But nope. That's fine though. Can we port? Silencia still, but that's basically because we want to get on the node. Oh, they actually managed to wipe. Did they get the kill though? Yeah, I think so. Holding the node is... yeah, I'm gonna get a lot of pressure here. Now we can get middled. If the Mirage follows me, I'm actually gonna duel him. Even though we got a lot of noise, it's still staying around. I could actually go towards flows. They're actually losing to a Power Reaper, which is kind of interesting. The feeling when you have to 3v1 Power Reaper. I didn't get a hit. You should die here. This is that mini-map you can see. We'll get the kill here. Obstructed. How on earth does it get obstructed there? We Dagger Storm here just to get... I think he actually... oh my lord. That guy actually dodged just before his renewed was over. I think it's Mirage, I'm close. Power Reaper. I don't know why he's popping all his cooldowns already. Like, I have barely... He missed his burst. We can +1 the Mirage. Actually, we can kill the Power Reaper. Oh my god. Jump me. Dagger Storm so we don't get hit. He's gonna fear here, he can't rest. Now, if the holo never came, I could have overextended a lot on that cleave. We get the stomp here. How is this game so close? That's actually really weird. He actually dropped my glove. I'm gonna fear here. I need +1 on close. Oh, he actually beat him. The feeling when Stronglow's one-shot build Druid killing like how our Necro, he wants achievements, so he went to kill the Treb. You know you got into a good game when this happens. Elite. At least this time he didn't dodge out of it. Any idea why they wanna? I don't know. The Guardian apparently accused Lefrere of hacking. Oh. I mean, there's a lot of things that they're not fixing that they should have fixed. So I guess it's just how they want the game to be. Let's just put a skill to be dumbed down where there's zero counterplay to it. I mean, what? It's not Daggerstorm carrying Thief. SD is getting carried by Double Steel still. If you legit would remove the recharge on Steel overall, SD build would suffer a lot in the meta. It would still be played over DP, but I mean that would bring the builds very close to each other. Right now I'd say SD still has an edge just due to one trait. Like this trait is carrying SD so hard that it's just ridiculous. Like that's the only reason. If they would revamp this trait completely, as I said, you would still see SD being played because of the Sword 3 buffs, where it does more damage when people don't have boons, and it boon rips one more boon. That's the only reason SD is being played. It's not Daggerstorm. Daggerstorm has, like, what does Daggerstorm do? The only scenario where Daggerstorm has really good value is if you jump in. It's more used as a fucking defensive tool nowadays over than actual damage. The only time where it's actually useful is if you jump into a team fight where they have, let's say, a Scourge or something else, where they don't, maybe if they don't even have a Firebrand, that's when you can do some decent amount of damage on the Scourge. But other than that, if you go 1v1 on Mirage, it's just used as a defensive utility because Reflect on Dodge, and then all the other classes just Earth Rune, everything just has Reflect, so it's not really doing any damage. Yeah, it's not only due to like, imagine Daggerstorm also being a evade, but it can also get resetted by improvisation, which is just ridiculous. Like, if I Daggerstorm and then I steal and I get another Daggerstorm, that's fucking 8.5, like that, no, that's 9 seconds of fucking evade. Like, what? Imagine Thief versus Thief and you RNG Daggerstorm, it's just stupid. I do have, like, one suggestion, but that's also never gonna happen. That improv should always reset one utility, but not the whole. Like, people who play Thieves understand it. Right now, improv has a chance of resetting everything. That if I'm core Thief, I can reset traps, I can reset venoms, I can reset. Even though I don't have them equipped, I can still reset them. So basically, if I use Shadow Step and I steal, it's not a guarantee that I reset Deception. What they should do is that it should be guaranteed to reset one of your utilities that you have slotted here. But I would also love for them to, like, when you steal and you do reset something, that it would be an icon of what you resetted. That could be a cool option. I mean, it's more visuals for sure, but at least you would know, like, oh fuck, okay, he resetted heal. I know that now. Then maybe I have in my mind, if I'm doing Thief versus Thief, I know he resetted heal. Then he might, if after Sword 3 he might do heal and I can't land a steal because there's no window, because the evade is being, like, does that make sense? And that would only work if they would make one utility always guaranteed reset it. Coming and wiping I don't think it's ever gonna happen, but not really. It's just RNG based, and SD is just legit. It's Resident Sleeper. And DP I could accept, but SD it's like you proc instant reflexes, you reset Dagger Storm, you keep doing longer duels, maybe you reset Dagger Storm 3 times. Very fun and interactive. Yeah, passive gameplay. So how many seconds of dodge can we get? 2 seconds, 4, reset, 8, that's over 10 seconds of evade. And then we spam a little bit of dagger 3, sword 3, we do withdraw, we do roll for initiative. I don't know how many seconds of evade can we get? Pretty much. Dodge, oh yeah, and Signet, dodge. Passive wars too. By the way, does any kind soul feel like they wanna donate? What are they called? Dream Thistle Sword and Dagger. Dagger. Oh, there's not even a sword on here. Oh. Yeah, that's what I said. I think Anet did everything, like, it's like they stacked everything for Mirage. You didn't only give them, they have crazy amount of damage, but you also gave them crazy amount of defensive tools, like, there's no window where you can punish them, since you can use the evade during stuns and stuff. Like, you would think that, oh, okay, so when I CC a Mirage, I should be able to do something on them, right? But that's not possible due to these how it's created, and that's what makes Mirage strong. Doesn't matter how much they can play badly. It's still like they can just eat stuns and don't really care about it, if that makes sense. I already stopped using it. Lily Wong, Bob Rex. Never seen these players, but this seems pretty good. Update the title? Sure. No, it's just in beta, so that's why I stopped using it. I tried it for Now it should be updated. How much did we win last game? 7. Oh damn, we're legendary. Legendary player. I don't have that many games. 57. I need so much more games on my alt. Oh my god, over 70 games more. Guild Wars 2 hook. I haven't really added anything on it. So DirectX 12 is something that should, it's like a modern technique. Every game that uses dx12, it's basically utilizing more of your PC. I guess that's the easiest way to say it. But most of the games don't support that. But there was a guy who created an API that calls the dx12, like Guild Wars 2 is based on dx9. But there was a guy who made an add-on calling the dx12 APIs. I mean, most of the games are using dx9. No, Guild Wars 2 is not dx12. But anyway, so did they have a Mirage? Yeah, they did. That's fine. Their thief is okay. His power. Okay. I'm actually gonna go middle then. Look, let's see how slippery he is. I mean, I could just go. I don't know if he's staff or not. It looks like he's some sort of 1v1 build, but that's an easy kill. Then we go +1 here. They should disengage close. Actually, I could, in theory, actually just leave Lefrere with the power mirage because he should technically not die. Just to be more safe, I guess. Now we get the kill after. If we get the kill, can we get the kill? No. Oh, okay, actually. Ooh, that's bad. He's gonna get the rest now. I can't interrupt. Then we leave. Actually, could go back. There's something going on close, but we have a respawn. He should technically see it. He should go close. He's not paying attention. Minimap is too hard to read. He's like, mid is life. I go middle. Lefrere is heavily outnumbered. If he would have gone on to close or respawn, I think it's the thief actually. He should have been fine in the 1v1, obviously getting the full cap. Like, can you believe how underrated, how people just have a hard time reading the minimap? Like, if they actually did, how good wouldn't that be? Here we +1 Lefrere, we kill the power mirage if we can. Yeah, and you surge them, kill the rev. Oh, he's playing something weird. Oh! Fucking hell, I did not pay attention to that. Okay, I put it away. If Lefrere dagger... I don't think... Yeah, that's fine. I greeted for the glob. I could have returned and... but that's fine. He should... If he daggers... sorry, not daggers. If he gravity wells, they should all die here. I don't know if he has it. Probably not. Yeah, that looks like daggers... why do I keep saying dagger store? Oh yeah, I've actually watched the mount. It actually looks pretty dope. I love the looks of it. At least that's how I feel. But the thing is, I think it's gonna be really bad for roaming in World vs. World. It's gonna be hella silly, but I mean, I'm fine. Think about it this way. It's we can actually go close. There's no point for me to go for it. Think about it. Okay. Like, the more people coming into World vs. World, the better, right? That's how you should feel. What? How did he get stability? Oh, he stole on that one. Sorry, in Aegis, he stole on the... He has steal up. No, he doesn't have steal up. Hello. Oh, short bow attack, kill him. No. Oh, he missed his burst though. Dagger Storm, he's using yeah, the Warclaw though, it's gonna be a little bit but yeah, I'm happy that it will be more people playing I'm happy that more people will come into World vs. World and play. Doesn't mean that they will stay in World vs. World. Majority will obviously just, like the new people will probably just come in and be like, okay, I got the mount now, see ya. But it's a possibility to get people into the game mode regardless and perhaps get them to play it. That's how I see it. Doesn't have retention, what do you mean? Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. That's what I wanted for ATs as well when I was on Tea Time, when I was talking about 2v2 ATs, right? So right now they only use 2v2s in the special tournaments, right? But what's the problem of adding 2v2 ATs on a regular like schedule? Like, let's say it's once a day or whatever. Is it really gonna be that harmful to have it on a rolling schedule? I can understand that they don't want to split the conquest and the queue system. Like they've wasted I mean, they don't want to add 2v2 queues, right? I can accept that, but at least add 2v2 ATs. That could easily lure PvE community, World vs. World community into doing 2v2s. It's easier to get people to do 2v2s, but that might also get them into the PvP game mode, into Conquest. They will be like, oh wow, okay, I'm kinda enjoying PvP. Maybe I should try to get 3 more friends, and we start doing ATs. Obviously they're gonna get stomped and maybe blah blah blah, but with Swiss it might be enjoyable for them still. And maybe that makes them, oh fuck it, maybe I'll do some queues in Conquest, maybe I like it. Like, if you don't expose the other, if you keep it as it is and you don't make it interesting, or you have nothing to lure the other players into the game modes, there's no way possible to get them to try it out. This is a perfect example of them getting other people from the community to get into World vs. World. As I said, maybe there's a lot of PvEers who haven't even wanted, they don't even know how to get into the game mode. They feel it's the same as raids, like, oh, it's too hard to get into the game mode because I don't understand, no one has explained to me, there's no guides. But once they put some incentive, like everyone is gonna want the mount that does living story or PvE. Everyone that does it, they want the mount, right? So they are forced into going into World vs. World. And then they're gonna do 2 things. Either they're gonna be actually giving the game mode a chance and be like, wow, this is actually kind of enjoyable. Let's do it. Let's play it every now and then. And maybe I do it once a week. And that's easily gonna give more population to the community, and maybe they will bring other friends. They will be like, yeah, I had fuck tons of fun in World vs. World. Maybe I should bring my friends, and they get guildies to do it. Suddenly maybe they join a World vs. World guild. And that's how it starts. Like, if you never put any incentive into going into the game modes, you're never gonna get new population there. If former World vs. World players leave because the mount makes the mode overall less fun, then this hasn't helped much. Yeah, but I mean, you have to risk it somehow, right? Like, if you're not doing anything, I understand that obviously the main population of World vs. World that are sticking around, they are disappointed because they want the base of World vs. World to get fixed. there are so many underlying issues that are not getting fixed that they wish or have been wishing for a long time. GVG is still not added properly. No queue system, no ladder, no way to do GVGs, right? They want Guild Halls was a good example. That was something they wanted, but the problem is that it's not using World vs. World stats like the retaliation. The map itself is, or like the arena is way too small. They want Obsidian Sanctum. That's basically what they wanted. And there's no leaderboard. So those are things that they should have added with rewards, for example. Another thing that is an issue is PPT. Right now, PPT is only based on but points per tick, like how you cap stuff. But it doesn't matter how much you cap during days or how much you fight during days, because it's just all about night capping. And some guilds, some servers has better, most likely like Spanish servers, because or even French servers if it's Americans playing on it. So they will always be like you have no chance of beating them because they're gonna spend more time during nights. Those are main issues in obviously balancing the surging is absolutely awful. It's just Scourge and Firebrand. That's the meta. And then I mean, obviously you can have some other stuff being played too, but terrible optimization. I mean, that's probably that goes for the whole game. Let's see for if the reroll. Don't know the Mesmer. Bouncing saxophone. I think the meta is a big issue that I hope they fix. Like, Firebrand is just ridiculous. They should just... Firebrand is an issue in PvP, in World vs. World. They need to do something about it. If you remove Firebrand completely from the mix, you'll open up the Zergs a lot more to play something else. But you might have Scrappers, you might have Tempests again, you might even see fucking Ventari, you might see some sort of support Chronos, God knows what, maybe Druids, hell, I don't know. But those are the things that you need to consider to change. Another thing would be Scourge. Scourge has been an issue as well, like it's just ridiculous how much damage it can do. And Corrupts, far away, just boring. And as long as they don't fix those things, it's... Okay, we leave now. Should be able to kill the warrior here, actually, maybe. If I cleave him out faster, he might actually rally. Easy. Oh, that's a bad rally actually. That's a good kill. Doesn't matter though, or if war is so close. Our holos are gonna... This is the issue though. I think our holo should not go towards... I do not like the idea of our holo going... oh, they're both. That's actually kind of bad. Fuck, I can't hit target. This is kind of a bad spot now, because they have respawn Rev. I don't know where the Rev is gonna go. Most likely, they're trying to outnumber as a DPS Ranger and a Holo. That makes my outnumber not possible, right? So they're in a good spot. I would have my teammates rather in the fight where here, like either the ranger, like now Lefrere dies, right? And what can I do? I can't do anything about it. Like they are trying to outnumber a fucking warrior as two classes. Like it's just bad rotation. And now what happens? So obviously they will. At least I'm buying some time. Actually pretty decent, but yeah, it's like, can they stop outnumbering? For the love of God, they are so stupid. Oh my lord. It's like, when are you gonna learn? Like, oh look, our holo actually decides to leave. Maybe he listened. No, now he's going beast. I like this. This is 10 out of 10 gameplay. This is like next level. Getting heals from chieftain, which is kind of bad. I don't know if I can cleave this though. Ooh, this is bad. Oh, okay, I'm dead. Oh my lord, how are you surviving? Fucking hell. I can't. Fuck, I'm dead now too. That was just greedy. I should have left a long time ago. Yeah, that's my bad. Fuck me, that's my bad. Maybe they can rest me. Hello. Yeah, easy rest. Where's the rev? He's greeting, I guess. Nice. That was so close though. That's a good kill. Dagger Storm here. Should die here. The LE2. Rest. Easy rest. Nope. That's kinda, I don't know if that's worth. Could actually maybe proc the passive of him. Yeah, easy rest. I don't know why in that scenario I think he should have what is in middle? Should be the thief, right? Pretty sure. I don't wanna 1v1 a DP thief from Daredevil, so I'd rather +1 this. He's gonna dodge. Now could actually 2v2 this. I'm gonna stomp it. Nah, actually no. I'm gonna leave Lefrere here. There's no point for me to stay here. He's gonna bleed out most likely. There's no way Lefrere dies to that, right? No, when we get free here. Could I help the Mirage on beach maybe? Our druid is... Did he really get the res? Are you serious? I swear, I hate. Did he actually self-res? Oh my lord. It's a greedy play, but it shouldn't be punished. I don't like this. I'm gonna go for... My holo is gonna die here. He's bleeding warrior. Oh, he's actually surviving. This is good though. The fact that he's surviving. Now we can go beast. Come beast. No. He doesn't understand. Now he understands. Now we can actually maybe decap. Oh, that's kind of bad. It doesn't matter. What's decapping them? Warrior maybe? I'll get the decap here though. Where's the Revenant? Is Revenant on? I get free decap here. That's actually good. He doesn't see. He doesn't see. He doesn't see. He doesn't see. Oh lord. Oh my god. Am I still bugged? I let the Lefebvre be outnumbered. Thief is going close. He's gonna get close. We go +1 versus Revenant. He's gonna get the Thief. Doesn't matter if the Thief gets the decap there. I'm gonna try to peel for the... Yeah, now we... Dagger Storm the Warrior. He should die here. Yeah. I'm gonna stomp him out because I'm too afraid of people rallying. Like, 14 to the middle. That's a good kill. I'm stomping here too. Actually let him bleed. Warriors on respawn. I'm telling him to go close. Greed here. I have my passive, I think. Yeah, nope. I don't have my passive. Okay, that was kind of unfortunate. He needs to come here. I'll go towards close, outnumbered. They should be fine on far. They have Thief respawn. They might get +1. Or he comes here and 2v2s, but that's fine too. Let's see what he does if he dodge. He's dead here, he doesn't have. Thief comes here, which is a mistake. He's already outnumbered for... This is a bad rotation from the Thief. They're in a 2v2 here. And a 1v1 here. Instead he goes to the fight where the Warrior is pressured. Obviously he can't see on the map how the other guy is. Could we actually peel for him? Could I get the rest? Easy, easy, easy rest, easy rest, easy rest. I believe. Passive, passive, passive. Nope, no way. Not anymore. Close though. Maybe with Lefebvre. I was a fucking 1v2 versus fucking Holo and Thief. Fucking done. Carried by Dagger Storm. Thank you for the host. I'm doubting between Mesmer and Rev. What do you mean? If you want to play Chrono in PvP, it's more like a DPS tank, yes. Revenant is more like a thief. Like you have more options as a Revenant. It's a little bit easier to kill a Revenant at times. Thief is more slippery, but with support, a Revenant can stay in team fights because they have more damage, they have higher burst. I mean, what's the problem of trying out both classes and seeing what you enjoy? And Logo wants to come. I mean, just call it ASDF or something like that until, and then you try it out, see, okay, I enjoy it, then you create a proper rev. Good idea, no? My dog is looking out the window. We have like a curtain, but it's sunny outside and he likes looking out the window. We have a very pretty balcony, a pretty big balcony as well with sofa and stuff, but it's just too cold to sit outside. Just can't wait until it's summer and sitting out. Dog cam, please. No, he's sleeping in my lap now. Maybe later. How long have I been live? Only 1 hour. It feels like longer. What? How about you? I'm gonna go buy you food. Huh? Do you guys have any good movie tips? Me and my wife, we want to watch a movie, and no slow movies, not too much conversation, just either scary or I don't know. They can be a bit old, but not too old. Shot caller. Red Sparrow. Was it good? Are you on the stream? I can write this. I mean, I've seen Shot Caller. I haven't seen. Yeah, I haven't. They said Alita Battle Angel. I don't know. I've seen Shot Caller and Red Sparrow or Alita. The link, either you can go to metabattle.com or you go to godsofpvp.net. Those are two build sites that you can find any build. Gods of PvP is basically a decent player who is behind it. Like, I don't know the people behind MetaBattle, so I can't really say, but Angels, who created Gods of PvP, he knows the meta, and he only posts the current meta builds. Love or hate that, I mean, he's not posting anything other than the actual metas, mostly in ATs. Some builds might not even be optimal in ranked. For example, I think Scourge is written as curses, and I mean that one is obviously good when you have a firebrand, like a pocket firebrand when you're playing. But if you go into ranked and you solo queue with Curse Necro and you don't have a firebrand, you're gonna have a very bad time. So Blood Necro is obviously 10 times better. What rune? What do you mean? I run infiltration rune, I'm pretty sure. Watch Escape Game, a fresh movie. That's what the French is saying. Littéraire. We've seen the Mission Impossible movie.
When someone is being trained and been training through all the guns and blood and bullets, and then after 2 years he's thrown into a party, for sure he's going to explode.
For them who have been put in like a cage for 3 years in a, like training for their country, to have this must be completely 100 million times better than what we're feeling, because we are just like this anyway, you know, we are anyway generally free.
This is the Wartime Broadcasting Service.
Put on some
This
good
country
music.
has been attacked with nuclear weapons. Communications have been severely disrupted, and the number of casualties and the extent of the damage are not yet known. We shall bring you further information as soon as possible.
Fucked my playlist so hard.
Meanwhile, stay tuned to this wavelength.
3, 2, 1.
Double corruption. Anna Beetlestone. We have Firebrand Scourge, pocket Firebrand Scourge, easy. I just wanna find the Mesmer and Steel so I get some juicy glob. Give me the juicy glob. Who the fuck is this? That was some... I don't know how I got so CC'd. I have to Dagger Storm here. I'll do it too with Lefrere. Let's see if our pocket Firebrand is better than their... Oh yeah, they got 1 kill already. Easy! First time we win team fight middle, easy, easy. We have Holo going close. He stealthed it again. I'm gonna fight it, but it's not optimal. Oh, I didn't see that. That's my bad. Oh. Passive. He's gonna dodge. Could actually have gone beast there. I don't know if I like... Ah, okay, yeah, we can, since the Warriors is engaging now, I can just help. He legit thinks he's gonna rest this. I'm impressed. And with team fight, just kill the Scourge, or sorry, Reaper. He got Signet up, so I can't interrupt it unless we kill him a bit slower. Now I can. He's dead anyways. So that's good. Stomp game. We have watched the Quiet Place already. Right? We watched it, no? Yeah. Is it with the old man? No, that's... Oh. I mean, we watched two of them, Bird Box and that one. Well... that's the guy who's blind, they tried to rob him. Yeah, don't breathe, yeah. Always using Mesmer for gloves, pretty much, yeah. Left red rank 1 and rank 2, easy. We've seen John Wick 1 and 2. Ten ranked arena losses in a row. Yeah, that sounds pretty rough. No valid path, okay. So I can't port when I'm here. Altered Carbon, but that's a TV show, and I already watched it. I want a new season of it. I enjoyed that. That's my typical like I love the sci-fi kind of feeling. So That's a Swedish actor as well, Joel Kinnaman. Hello, Ufuk. Cyberpunk. It was awesome, yeah. Did you watch Luther? No, not really. I don't know, like I don't really like the concept of Westworld because it's like fucking. I know it's sci-fi, but it's like in the Wild Western. I mean, I can give it a try. I also watched American Gods. That one is fucking fucked up in the head, but it's pretty. I like the gods and stuff. Did you try it? No, I did not. It's basically an MMO. All right, maybe I'll give it. Maybe I'll give it a try. The problem is like I don't really watch that much TV shows in general anymore because in that case I want to watch something that my wife enjoys and she would probably not enjoy these kind of shows. But when we fly and stuff, I could easily watch on my phone or my laptop or something like that. What are you eating? What? Oh. I have equally as many losses right now on my alt than I have on my main. It's been Edge of Tomorrow. I don't know. Nope. I don't recognize it. Nope. That looks pretty dope too. I'm playing with Lefrere. You want Anita first and then Edge of Tomorrow. Alright, we do some movie night then. Oh wow. Talk about full stacked team suddenly. This is gonna be a rough game if he stays Deadeye. Deadeye, Mesmer, or Firebrand. Yeah, it's on my alt. If you wanna donate me Incinerator, by all means do. I would love that. If someone gave me oh, he's going Revenant. I'll just stay SD. Fuck it, I can't be asked to swap. It's too boring to play DP when you don't do any damage. He's playing Deadeye small PP. Oh, is Alita that new then? Oh. My dog is laying on my I can go cap close, no problem. If something pushed me though, it's painful. And Mesmer is pushing me. Is it Condi Mesmer? Let's see. Dagger Storm here. What? Okay, I have to disengage here. Four should be open actually, no. They got 2 kills. I get far. They should they're gonna win close. I have warrior. Do I get the decap? I'm fine with that. I don't want to overextend here either. I'd rather go hunt for the kill. The reason why is because they have respawns, right? If I stay there too long and greed and use cooldowns, etc., eventually I might actually die. Wow, I dodged the steal. That's bad for me. That's a good kill though. Kill. Don't see the Deadeye though, but that should be fine. I'm gonna go for the decap here. Okay, he's going for the cap actually. Oh, he dodged. That's my bad. Dodge in case he spikes me. Yep. I have to 2v2 here now. That's kind of bad actually. Get a few ticks, I'm gonna stay on. I don't know where the Deadeye is going actually. He should be going close, which is kind of bad. Or? They need to disengage from this fight. They're overextending here. I got the signet. I'm gonna go get damage buff. They can't overextend here too much though. Oh, how did I port the second time? That's kinda interesting actually. They're still overextending on far. I think they need to disengage in these scenarios, otherwise it's bad. I have to rely here on my rev to actually... that was a bad steal, straight into his... maybe I should actually have gone middle, because I don't think this is a +1, like +1 I can do. Actually could in the end, but that took way too long in my opinion. I'm gonna go for the buff. Look, we gave because we overextended on far. I mean, obviously when you have a 3 cap you kind of want to overextend, but this is kind of a snowbally meta, and they do have a pretty snowbally comp. Like they have Mess, they have Rev, they have Deadeye, and now he's gonna try to rest, which is obviously a mistake. Get the kill? I don't see on the minimap though. Something is dead I think, but he's signeting. He ported though. Oh, he's dead. Ooh, that's actually good. He used the signet on the thief, which is obviously... We have the damage buff, so I'm gonna rest here. He's gonna rally. We go +1 far. I think I got dead-eyed. Oh, that dodge though. I'm dead. Fuck, how did he dodge that last? I have the buff though. Lol. That's good. I'm disengaging this. No point for me to fight. He might follow me though. Dagger storm here, that's fine. He might self-res, or I don't know. Down now. I don't know if he got the kill. Nope. More like division below you, what do you mean? Yeah, they're playing well. I think their Deadeye he's just also bad. He doesn't know what he's doing, so that's obviously all he's good at is win trading. But yeah, my team played well. I mean, obviously their comp should be absolutely perfect. He is going good into the chrono. Mirage can roam. They have a Deadeye and I'm playing SED. And they have a Revenant and they have a Firebrand, so I don't know how they were losing. I guess it's just your music is hella loud. It's really low for me. So Taboo. Nope. No. I don't recognize it. It's fine, yeah, but I think I'm stopping anyways. I'll have to do some chores and then take the dog out. Did you buy Coke? You can come with. Okay. Just one. We went, how many games did we play? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pretty decent. Queen Peach. Yeah, if anyone feels like donating Incinerator to my alt account, by all means, I would love that. Or a Queen Bee infusion. Yeah, that was kind of a short stream, but I wasn't even planning on streaming this early. I just felt like when I woke, I don't know, of course, yeah, why not? Hazing, I've been feeling kind of down. I can't really do any damage with DPT. What am I doing wrong? What usually the damage rotation you do? So the thing is that, I mean, it's not too long ago when they changed trickery, like lead attacks. And this is probably the main reason why your burst has become lower in PvP than it used to be. So previously, lead attacks, it's basically when you're using initiative, you get the buff. I'll show you the buff. So you see I get lead attacks. This gives more damage. Obviously it can stack up to 15. They reduce the duration of the buff. and you cannot stack it out of combat. That used to be a thing that you could, when you were moving around the map, when you did Shortbow 5 or you were doing Heartseeker around the map, you would stack up to 15 and you would burst. So you would have 15% more damage every time you bursted. Now it's only stackable when you are in combat, which is a big nerf to DP because, I mean, you don't go into combat and spam initiative to do damage. You want to burst and then like you want to burst the damage, so to say, but that one is kind of nerfed, so that's why. There's two options you can do if you feel like you really want more damage, and that's try out playing with bound. I mean, it's more a preference. Can I get out? It's not the best, but it's definitely possible. This build is very squishy though. But if you go Centaur runes, the reason why you go Centaur runes is just so you get the access to swiftness. So every time you heal, you get swiftness, right? And then basically the damage rotation would be, we can do just you black powder, you dodge, and then you activate Signet and you steal backstab. That's a 6.7k on medium target. If you were dash there, it would probably have been a 4k. If you were in combat, obviously you get more damage, so you would do even more damage if you stay longer in a fight. The thing with this build is it's you want to use stealth as much as possible, so you're not gonna rotate as quickly as a DP dash build. The other scenario that you can do is that you drop Deadly Arts completely and you go crit strikes and you do something like this, and you go dash, but you still keep traits. You will see bigger numbers, but you do lose improv, but you also lose mug. But you will see higher numbers if we crit then. 6.8. So you will see bigger numbers if you play this build. It's just a problem that you lose mug, so yeah, it's up to you how you feel. If you want to try these builds out, then by all means try them out. Yeah, let's see if we can host someone. If someone is streaming. Valun still streaming. Ajax. Can host. Is Thrill of the Crime thing? Of course you can play Thrill of the Crime. It's up to you guys what you wanna play.